That's right!
Welcome to The Know, I'm Mica Burton.
And I'm Ellis.
An E3 started early for Bungie and Destiny fans, like us. The company was on hand today with a massive live stream to officially unveil Destiny 2 to the world, and it was definitely a reveal and then some. But is it going to be enough to make people forget Destiny 1 and all of the issues that came with it?
We've got new weapons, story details, clans, yes, goodbye, orbit,
yes,
raid matchmaking, thank fucking god, finally some information about the game's PC version, including uncapped frames per second, which is a necessity, thank you very much, remappable controls, and the bombshell that it is going to be exclusively released on Battle.net rather than Steam.
And interestingly enough, that tidbit was actually dropped on Reddit last night, well before Bungie's event. So we're taking a look at that leak and some others to see what else we might have been able to learn, like maybe cross-saves between PS4 and PC?
I would welcome that so much.
Right?
But first, let's talk about what we know. The stream kicked off right from the start with the first ever look at Destiny 2's gameplay. Just before that, however, Bungie's Luke Smith was on hand to talk about the next game's core design philosophy, namely a world that pulls you in, filled with things to do, where there's always someone to play with.
Oh, that just sounds so heartwarming. Bungie spent the next hour talking about and showing how each of these things will play a major role in the sequel. So it was like a greatest hits list of addressing all the major complaints from Destiny 1.
To talk about the game's story, Bungie showed off a lengthy look at what's presumably the opening mission of the game, Homecoming, where the Cabal Red Legion attack the tower and the Guardians have to defend it alongside the Vanguard.
This first look actually showed us quite a bit of new stuff about Destiny 2. For one, the new engine that's been talked about since last year, along with an updated UI, new powers, revamped weapon slots, fighting alongside Zavala, which is so cool.
Each of the game's classes had a new power to show off. Warlocks wield the Dawn Blade, a flaming sword that shoots fire projectiles down at enemies. Titans turn into Garden Captain America. I'm so excited about throwing my shield, harnessing the power of the Void Shield. Meanwhile, Hunters pull a badass Arc Staff out thanks to the Arc Strider ability.
Weapons are also getting a big revamp as well. Rather than the weapon slots focusing on a specific type of weapon, your slots can, for the most part, be a mix and match of whatever you like best. One slot is for kinetic weapons, one slot is for energy, and one is for power, rather than shoehorning sniper rifles only into the secondary weapon category, for instance.
The opening mission went on to show the Vanguard being awesome. Dogfights around the tower, the Traveler, and a fight aboard the Red Legion's command ship, complete with dramatically improved lighting and weather effects thanks to that new fancy engine.
Then Bungie confirmed the story that's been hinted since they first announced Destiny 2. Bad guy Dominus Gary shows up, puts a harness on the Traveler, and steals the light from the Guardians. For Gary, okay fine, his name is Gaul, his motivation is that he feels the Traveler made a mistake choosing humanity for its gift, and wants to take it back, because he's an asshole.
As a result, the Vanguard is broken, with leaders Zavala, Ikora, and Kdin scattering to different planets for different personal reasons. As a result, the Vanguard is broken, with leaders Zavala, Ikora, and Kdin scattering to different planets for their own personal reasons, like being sad about stuff, and those planets make up new locations we'll be visiting in Destiny 2. The European Dead Zone on Earth, the methane mining structures on Titan, and the machine world Nessius, and the lore-heavy Io.
But to get your powers back and retake the city, you'll need to go find each of them and rediscover more of what it means to be a Guardian. All of that sounds so much more comprehensible and compelling than anything that happened in Destiny 1 already, because nothing really did.
That's where Bungie confirmed that Destiny 2 is going to have way more to do than Destiny 1. Let's fucking hope so. According to Destiny 2 world lead Steve Kdin, it's got more content than any game Bungie has made, with secrets tucked around every corner.
So yay, you're not just gonna have to do patrols forever with nothing else to do. Thank you, Bungie. Maps now show where and when public and social events are taking place. There are lost sectors to discover with secret bosses, treasure maps to follow, characters to talk to for side quests, and you know what? Best of all, no more orbit. You can now launch any activity from anywhere. Just choose a landing zone, and the rest is up to you.
I'll highlight that sentence a little bit. You also said maps about 4 times.
Yep.
The game has a map now. I'm so proud of you, Bungie. Good job. Bungie also talked about the game's new strikes, one of which was playable today, the Inverted Spire, along with a new raid. And finally, Destiny 2 will have matchmaking for raids in an effort to let all players experience the game's content.
The company gave a few more details about how that's going to work, namely through the addition of clans, which will provide the foundation of matchmaking and multiplayer.
Friends will now now be able to manage all clan rosters and activities directly in the game itself. Goodbye third-party apps and desperate late-night Reddit posts, and even give you the tools for custom banners, mottos, and shared rewards based on every contributing clan member. What's more, if you need someone to fill out a raid, solo players can now browse through clans and what they're trying to accomplish, searching for which group best fits their playstyle.
That's so awesome.
It's a brilliant idea.
It's so brilliant. These guided games, which is basically, babysitting kindergartens, will benefit everybody. And it'll cut out the hassle of trying to find random people online while still allowing the player some control over who they end up with so they don't get yelled at or feel sad.
Kindergartens was good, I like that.
Thanks.
And last but not least, Activision CEO and total bro Eric Hirschberg took to the stage to give us some last-minute details. He confirmed that the exclusive partnership with PlayStation, but more importantly, dropped an announcement that came as a bit of a surprise to gamers. Destiny 2 will be exclusively available on PC through, you guessed it, Blizzard, not Steam.
R.I.P. Battle.net. There are no doubt some of you who are going to take issue with this move by Activision and Bungie, but it's easy to see the upside for the company. Activision already owns and operates that platform, which gives them better control over security. So, like Zavala for Heroes of the Storm, am I right?
It's also a total power move against Steam by Activision, which speaks volume about the power the Destiny brand already has. Don't forget, this game has close to 30 million users on console alone, and it's only going to get bigger now that it's on PC.
As for other PC details, those have been trickling out from the event as well. Destiny 2 runs on 60 FPS on PC, no official word on console frame rate yet. It has 21:9 support, custom key mapping, adjustable FOV, text chat, so basically everything you would expect from a proper PC port. And judging from comments by streamers who are there, it totally blows the console version out of the water, graphically speaking.
Another new tidbit about the PC version is that it may not be releasing on September 8th. Heads will roll if this is true.
Oh God.
Jeff Keighley is reporting that Bungie won't commit to the same release date on consoles, but is instead focusing on getting the PC version done correctly. So it looks like we might be seeing a later release.
Better late than buggy, Adam. Better late than buggy. The interesting part about that Battle.net, now Blizzard news, is that it was actually part of a Reddit leak that happened late last night. The post and most of the comments have now been removed, but NeoGAF users did grab the text, which basically called everything in today's stream, plus a few other details that weren't mentioned.
According to the leaker, who nailed specific information about the abilities, the new weapon loadout, and Battle.net, now Blizzard, the old abilities from Destiny 1 will appear, except with massive changes. He also added that the max level cap is 20, just like in vanilla Destiny 1.
In addition to all that info, there was another alleged leak making the rounds on NeoGAF yesterday as well. While very little of the second leaker's info has been confirmed, he was right about 60 FPS, it hasn't been proven wrong either. According to that poster, Destiny 2 will be getting cross-platform saves between the PS4 and PC. However, Xbox One players will be kept out of that feature.
He also claimed that Destiny 2 is optimized not only for PS4 Pro and Scorpio, but also the next PS4. Whatever that means. But again, that leak hasn't had much verification even after the Destiny event, so it's just speculation at this point.
So that just about wraps up this giant hype train from the Destiny 2 event, thanks to Bungie's live stream reveal. What do you guys think about what we learned today? Are you upset about it going exclusive to Battle.net/Blizzard on the PC? Are you excited to fight with Cade 6? I know I am! But let us know in the comments.
For future updates on all things Destiny, remember to like this video and subscribe to the Know.
And the company was on hand today with the company was on hand today? Yeah? Okay.
Bungie's Luke Smith was I like to take time. Never mind. Sorry, this is going somewhere I don't know where I was going. Bungie also talked about one of the game's new strikes, one of which was the inverted spire, along with a new raid